Raider Nation, what is up? We are here on a unusual night, I know. Tuesday night, man. We are here. I just got some good news. Going to see the Rolling Stones tomorrow at Levis Stadium. Should be a good time. But before we roll, let's get into the intro. Yeah. Man, what's up, y'all? Man, just chilling, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I didn't expect to go live tonight, but I was excited. I wanted to tell somebody, so I'm gonna tell Raider Nation, man. Salute to everybody out there. Yeah, this is actually my first I've been to different kind of little underground rock concerts and stuff like that. But this is my first official like real deal rock concert, man. So looking forward to it. Um Bad part about it is at Levi Stadium, you know. So like I said, I will make sure I pay my respects. Yeah. So yeah, it was a good deal, man. Good deal came about. It was kind of like a last minute opportunity and I jumped on it. So, like I said, I've been to a whole bunch of hip hop, R&B, oldies, concerts and stuff like that, but this will be, the first like real rock experience to some legends too, legendary. Now I know we usually do the Raider talk and everything like that. And man, we have no worries, man. Everything's good. Everything's going to plan. AOC is looking like the starter. Like I said, it's already a done deal. You know what I mean? Like everybody, everybody's kind of sleeping on what we got already. Because after year one, but let's see after year two, year three, and after this playoff push, there'll be a lot of people talking about, the gym we have. But it's a couple, not even a couple weeks, man. It's like a week and a half till we get training camp going. It's good times. I can't wait to get it on. Can we talk about these Raider ticket prices? It's crazy. So like when I first looked, things were like maybe 200, 180. And I ain't gonna say 180 because I think it was like 200, 230, you know what I'm saying, 250, all this kind of prices, right? So I should have struck then, but I did not. And I let the opportunity pass because the tickets right now, like for most games, is like 450, just give or take 450 range and up. Ridiculous. I'm the type of person too. Like when I go to a game, especially if I'm paying that much, they definitely better win. You know what I'm saying? Because man, imagine spending all that money. You're gonna spend a couple thousand going to the games. Like, if you go by yourself, it's probably a little bit cheaper. But if you go with somebody else, it's the room, the travel, what I'm saying, the food, all that good stuff, like all the extracurriculars and all that kind of stuff. So, it's one of those they gotta win. So I was kind of looking through games because I love the home openers because like the energy, You know what I'm saying? It's like no other. But it's outrageous, man. I'm gonna have to get a third job. Try to get make sure I make it. But yeah, that's the plan, man. One of these games I'm gonna definitely make. I was gonna go to the Cowboy versus Vegas game, but doesn't look like I'm gonna make that one. So I'm planning on really, I think it's the Bronco game in November. I'm hoping to go to that one. That's the plan. But it's holiday season too, and I know work's gonna be crazy and stuff like that. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to see the Stones tomorrow. Yeah, we're about to be out there in Santa Clara. It's been a while since I've been out there too. Yeah, it's been a minute. But I hope everybody's good, man. Shout to the chat. Saying everybody's stepping through. We're gonna have another giveaway too soon, y'all. It's coming. Yes, sir. Painted black. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's gonna be live, man. Like I'm so used, like I said, I'm so used to like rap concerts and whatchamacallit, shout. Salute, Ben. Salute, yes, sir. Yeah, like so used to like the hip hop and R&B concerts. This will be kind of like a different experience, but I just, like I said on the last one, I'm a people watcher. Look, a busy salute, Tony salute. I definitely want to see the crowd. I'm interested to see what it's gonna what it's gonna look like. Salute, salute. Yeah, so man, shout out to everybody. Has anybody ever seen the Rolling Stones? Anybody in the chat? Let me know. Rafa salute. Wait, let me turn this off. Oh, it's gonna keep going all night. Oops. Hold on, guys. Let me turn this off real quick. But give me 1 second. Yeah, is anybody? Oh, yeah, there we go. We got Rafa. Rafa seen the Stones live. Man, definitely tell me about it, man. Like, in fact, I don't know what you're doing, but man, we can let me see if I can send you a link one time. It's here live. Oops. When I say real quick, it always takes a second. My bad, guys. Doop, boop. Okay, there we go. Boom. Yeah, I sent that to you, Rafa. So, like, if you'd like to come up and tell how the experience was, man, we would love to hear it. Yes, sir. Showing love. That's what I hear. That's what I hear. That's why I was so excited, man. I had to like I said, I had to tell somebody. So let me tell you guys. Ooh, damn, and them things are rough too. Them damn kidney stones. Heard ain't nothing nice. Hey, what's going on? Yeah, that was crazy. But like to his defense, he is a Niner fan, man. I would expect nothing less. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that was funny. That was talk about catching them in the moment. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, so it's like the days as a kid before Christmas, like the week before Christmas, man. That's what it feels like. We're so close. Oh, so close. Yeah, that is so crazy, man. That's why I say it's legendary, man. A lot of people don't get the opportunity. I probably wouldn't have if this thing hadn't have come, so everything happens for a reason. So I'm gonna be out there repping Raider Nation for sure. And we have a special guest, man. We have
Oh my goodness. Oh, what's up, Jason?
the one, the only.
Rafucho is there. Rafucho is there. So I was asked.
Uh,
So I was telling about for like the whole experience of saw the Rolling Stones like 2 years ago. That was on Charlotte, North Carolina. It was a part of the tour, and before the concert, just like at a fan fed. I mean, Kid Richards and Mick Jagger, they just went to the bar singing some songs, and no person recognized them. No one, because there are some of the persons they only interested about for like the actual times. But I just see that, well, if no one recognized him, because there's like few persons that are just recognizing it, which has a little bit fun. But one of the few concerts that I just went through, like in North Carolina, was like the Rolling Stones. That was like 2 years ago. That was like 2022, and they just played like a lot of great songs. And I mean, they became part of the culture of the rock and roll. And I'm very glad that you went to the concert. I mean, I'm very proud of it. I'm very proud of it.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm definitely excited. Like even me, not like Oh, well, no, I take that back. I do listen to a lot of rock too, like just different forms and like the old school stuff. Like I'm not too sure about the new stuff, but definitely a fan of the old school.
Oh yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Hell yeah. Damn. So what was the atmosphere like, man? What was it like? What was the ratio in there?
Oh, you mean the Sphere for Las Vegas?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean they have a like a great stadium, which is the Sphere in Las Vegas. I mean, they have like, because I never went there on Sphere Las Vegas, and they have like awesome concerts. Also, they just bear like a draft for the hockey. But it was just like holy snap, the experience, because if you see like at all the Sphere, because I never went there, but one of my neighbors that just live right there, he just saw like the Sphere, and then I was just like, holy snap, the surrounding sound. I mean, that was very impressive. It has immersive sound that no one has do it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm trying to get to some of those games, man, but like I was talking about earlier, it's so expensive. It's getting worse too. It seems like every time I look, it's more.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
But I'm definitely excited. We got football just around the corner, man.
Oh yes, yeah, it is. All right, salute to the chat right now. So I know the season is gonna be so interesting right now, but I guarantee that we are going great right now. So
Yeah,
the defense, the offensive line is gonna be truly stacked. And I understand there's a lot of rumors that who's gonna be traded, who's gonna be off, but this season is gonna prove us together, because right now it is the season number 65. The season number 65, because they created in 1960. 1960, when it comes to Oakland. Then he moved out to Los Angeles. Then he moved out another for Oakland, and then for Las Vegas. I mean, damn. 55 seasons of greatness of Las Vegas, but this is going to be really incredible. I mean, we had Antonio Pierce, the leadership of Max Crosby, Robert Spillane. I mean, they have like a great opportunity to see the greatness. And don't be surprised, because the competition is going to be really stuck, really tough. But right now, this is going to be off the hook. Off the hook.
definitely. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of. I mean, I bet the Jets want Devontae, but I don't see us giving. There's no reason for us to give him up because we don't have like yeah we have Jacoby, but at the same
Uh-huh.
time, we don't have really much after that. You know what I mean? So that would cripple our offense if we did that.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
I'd rather pay him because we know what we're gonna get out of Devontae. You know what I mean? We're gonna get every bit of what we pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like I just can't see that happening. Like I could see the Jets, pursuing him, trying to make offers and stuff like that, but it doesn't help us, especially to help another AFC team. That would be crazy.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that was something incredible right now. But I mean, we should have talked about for like Devontae Adams. I mean that guy. What I just saw like receiver in Netflix. I mean, after he was just pissed off for like after the Detroit game with the launch touchdowns. I mean, people did say he's washed, he's pissed right now. He doesn't belong here. But that was see like after the game for Las Vegas Raiders versus Detroit Lions. I mean, that was like the last image as Josh McDaniels
Yeah.
because over and over again, I mean, that was just like a really supporting Devontae. I mean, that was really interesting how to see like a depth tying in to be a quiet leader on the side, like not to be afraid to approach like one of the best players to make sure that the team is him. I mean, McDaniels he should be never hired. I mean, he should be like a candidate after a lost game to Jeff Saturday and Matt Ryan. I mean, he will definitely he should have gone after the Bears game. I mean, we thought that Hyatt was available quarterback. The team was lifeless and lost a no-name quarterback. I mean, we just had like some shitty coaches. But after we just saw with the game between Raiders versus Giants, along with Antonio Pierce, that's when the spark it becomes like come to a life. It comes to a life because whatever to see like probably got a much very different at all, but no one has to go for like anything already because right now it seems that those things will need to be changed right now. It seems to be changed right now. And what I just saw for like the agents and everything, I mean, this is baseless. I mean, when Kenny Chapman just say this is baseless, something about speculation is gonna be expected, but there's no trade talk. No trade talk. I mean, what's funny about because they just won for the New York Jets. But what's funny because they are worse. They are worse with the same level of quarterback. And if we have some marginal quarterback improvement, we should also improve. I know every year is different. Only only major plays, it's like in a quarterback, but is this between like the battle of Aiden O'Connor versus Gardner Minshew? I mean, it's kind of like it didn't know for like a real discussion. But when it comes to like everything's gonna happen, I mean, this guy is already through and through. Also, is another for a major trace. Also, didn't expect it about it because everything was done for the points and the record setting. I mean, Devontae Adams is the man, and I would not to say to trade him. I would not to say to trade Devontae Adams. Not in a clue.
Yeah, I definitely agree because there's no
Mhm.
benefits. There's no see, like being that we don't draft that well, we're getting better. But as far as our draft history, us trading away Devontae for a draft pick would kind of be a waste because of what we've been doing with these draft picks. So that's why I say, like, if we get a second, or we did pretty good this year with our second, but that's the thing. It's we need his talent, man. Like, and we need more. You know what I mean? It's one of those things like, yeah, we need Devontae and we need more. Cause like I seen where they were saying we could trade Devontae and then go trade for Ayuk. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna trade Devontae for Brandon Ayuk. I mean, yeah, the years, but the youth, but like the talents, he's not there yet. He's not that, you know,
That's it.
yeah, he's not that guy yet.
Yeah, exactly. Right now, I just wanted to tell you because right now I gotta do some stuff right now. But thanks for having me, Jason. And of course, I just wanted to tell you that salute to everybody else. I hope you're doing good. experiment about for your concert, doing like watching the Rolling Stones, and I really like it because I haven't seen a few real concerts, but it really worth it. So salute to everybody to the chat of Afkasi, Tony, Raider Ben, salute to you. Also salute to you, Raider Nation Jason. So I
Yes,
will see you
sir.
there next
Salute.
time. So much
Yes,
love
sir.
and Raider Nation for life.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Ralph. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, that was a good story too, man. Yeah, I hope so too. Definitely hope so too. I mean, he's worth it. He's worth it. But for what we've kind of put together on offense, we won't need him to really be, you know, that he's not going to have to do that much, but he's going to be double teamed. He's going to, people are going to always know where he's at, but that's going to open up so much. And like, I like the idea of having Aiden because Aiden doesn't really have any favorites on the offense. Like, he spreads it out. Like, you see, he was getting chemistry with Trey Tucker. He was getting chemistry early in the season last year with Jacoby, and it was certain. He spread the ball around. He got it to Mayer when it was possible. So I like that. I like that he's not keying in on just Devontae, because that's what. I'm not saying he was keying in, but Minshew really, his favorite receiver was what's his name, Junior, and like he targeted him most of the time. And see, here we have an offense that we can definitely spread it out. Yeah, it doesn't help this season, but yeah, it would be cool, man, to see. I don't know. I like Gallup. I was trying to say last weekend I couldn't think of his name, but yeah, Michael Gallup. I would like to see him. Hopefully he's healthy, because a healthy him would be a good addition, because he knows how to get open. That's one thing. He can get open, and he was at one time the number one receiver there, at least number two, with Dallas. But there, he kind of came, kind of out of nowhere. They expected big things out of the other wide receivers, but he kind of, had his 1 or 2 seasons of shine, but then got injured. But I think that would be a very good fourth option, what I mean, at the very least. Because if Tucker, like we always say, if Tucker steps up and can be a good addition, like really literally an offensive weapon, that he's not just a threat or a decoy, that he's actually catching balls, and he's actually, getting some work. Because as we get closer to the season, we get closer to the real deal. Now we can start really taking a hard look at this roster. And because, like, that's the thing, all these teams are getting better. All these teams are taking steps to get better. And if we don't if we go in thinking that, okay, we're good where we are, we failed already, because it's always opportunities to get better. We hopefully right now we're combing other teams' practice squads, and like, just, I know we still got to cut the rosters down and all that, but like, we should be, every position can be upgraded, and people have got us in the past off our practice squad. We got Waller off of Baltimore's practice squad. Because I mean, there's players like I'm just thinking of just random players right now. I'm just thinking like the Chris Smith the second. He can be upgraded. Byron Young or Brian Young, he can be upgraded. There's different pieces that we can, like, because look at our tight end room. It looks pretty good. I don't know I think we'll keep Harrison Bryant from what it looks like, but I think if everyone stays healthy, man, we got a dangerous tight end room, and with the wide receiver core that we have, like I said, how can the kid go wrong? How can he really fail with the weapons we have? Like, unless the running game is crap, you know what I mean? And they don't end up, at least keeping us afloat and then just, doing just enough to where, it's at least respectable. It's gonna make it hard on Aiden. It's gonna just force him to, have the pretty much team on his back, but it's not like he doesn't have the playmakers to make it happen. So anyway, I try to spin it where the possibility of us not being good doesn't really work out. I see us being really good. It's the we finally are putting it together. A couple pieces later, like imagine, like I said, skip forward to next year's draft. Won't be so stressful. That's kind of how KC is kind of drafting now. Because it's all, you win the Super Bowl and it's like, and you still get picks. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, all you can do is just upgrade. Okay, we'll just add, like this year, they added speed. They added, they're trying to beef up that defense. So, that's not going to be an easy KC team to beat. I know I talk a lot of mess about them, and I say, we have the opportunity to sweep them, and we can. We definitely can. But that team silently, quietly, very, very, discreetly got better. So, and they still got that dude 15, but I think this is the first year that we've actually put the weapons on the field all together that could stop, they could stop him. So the only thing I see, because if we see that we don't have DBs, like how Raider Nation, we all feel that we can definitely upgrade in the DB department. So Patrick Holmes knows that. So he knows what happened when he threw to Jack Jones, right? So what's he gonna do? He's gonna pick on whoever's on that other side, and he's gonna try to make it happen on the other side. But that's what I'm saying. We have to be smart. We're about to go put that work in, man. We're about to get training camp started. Only the strong will survive. If you're healthy and you're giving effort, you will see the field. If you're hurt, somebody else is going to eat your lunch. Somebody else is going to feed their family. And it's exciting. It's been a long wait. I know everybody is ready. I'm ready. I know Raider Nation's ready. That stadium is going to rock. Like I don't know which game I'm going to yet, but I will be going. And we are close to another milestone. So we will be having a giveaway soon. And like I said, it gets better as we go. I know the first couple, shout out to everybody that got a prize already. I know they weren't the best. It was just it was kind of random. I didn't get to pick the items that I had, so it was kind of like, it kind of was what it was, but luckily down the road there were some better options. So I will be, like I said, sharing that with Raider Nation, man. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, this wasn't going to be a long live at all, because I know other people are on and stuff too. So I'm going to get about the way. But yeah, I just wanted to share that, man, by going to the concert tomorrow. It's going to be lit. I got to go to work tomorrow. I could probably wiggle out of my second job tomorrow because of this concert. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pretty much. These dudes going nuts. No, but I'm gonna get off work, get ready real fast, fly out there to Santa Clara, and enjoy the festivities. Like, everything will be cool once I get there. I know it's just the rush of getting there and traffic, whatever it takes. But yeah, excited. I don't know if it's gonna be hot. Because out that way it's a little hotter than it is right here near the Almighty Bay. But yeah, so appreciate y'all. I can't wait till these lives are either before the game or talking about wins and everything like that. But that time will come. That time will come, So I appreciate you guys rocking with me. And like I said, I did a little pop-up live. It really wasn't planned, but I wanted to share the news and the experience. Thank you, Rafa, for coming up here telling about your experience seeing the Stones. And cats are going crazy back here, as you can see. We got old Javante Kitty. You know what I'm saying? Nah, but yeah. I'm excited for that one too, for that Mike Perry and Jake Paul coming up. I think it's next. If it's not this Saturday, it's next Saturday. No, it is this Saturday. Yep. So everybody knows I'm going against Jake Paul. You know what I mean, like usual. So when it was Tyson, I was actually going for Tyson. Mike Perry, I never heard of Mike Perry before, but I'm hoping that he gets at Jake Paul. But shout out to Jake Paul though, man. He has been getting better, and if he keeps up, if he keeps at it, he might be a decent boxer. But like as long as he keeps ducking real boxers, you're not gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? Like he knows what he's doing. He's doing just enough he's fighting fighters, but he's not fighting boxers. You know what I mean? Like Tyson, someone I would like to see him fight maybe is because even his brother fought Mayweather. And I think the Tyson thing, at least Mayweather was still in fight. He's still fighting. He was still in shape. He was still doing his thing. But Tyson, man, is like so far from, boxing. I really thought, I didn't really speak on it like that. But yeah, that was crazy. I'm kind of glad it didn't go. It didn't go. Yes, sir. Yeah, that it didn't go. That the fight didn't happen. I'm kind of glad it didn't happen. Yep, I got you. Yeah, because I thought that would have been kind of bullying, man. Because I mean, I'm not saying that Mike couldn't whoop him, though, because I feel like Mike probably still would have gave him some work, though. But I feel like Jake being the younger guy, and he's gonna try to make a example out of Mike. So but I'm a big Tyson fan, so yes, sir. But yeah. Yep, so excited for that. Excited for this. I know it's midweek. It's kind of a crazy day for a concert too, though, because like I gotta work the next day, so it ain't gonna be like I can, go all out. But we're gonna be there though. Uh, I know I shouldn't be thinking about this, but do they have good food at the concerts, or is it gonna be all drinks? I hope they got some food too, because I don't know if we'll have time to eat before. Yep, hopefully that's the last time I have to see that stadium until we win our Super Bowl in it next year. Not this year, but I'm saying next year. This year we would be winning the Super Bowl in New Orleans. That would be dope too. Yeah. So I think really these next 3 years we're gonna have serious playoff runs. I feel like this year we can make the playoffs because I really do see like a 11-6. I see 11-6, and it could be even more. It could be more, but I something just says 11-6. So we'll see at the end of the season. Yeah, but yeah, I definitely see us being better, man. Being like, I think this team, being that we've played together, we're 1 year going into it with a great. I mean, because the start of the season last year was trash. It was trash. We could not get nothing going. Our offense was suspect, was a ghost, was a mirage. And, like you see how we kickstarted that second half after McDaniels, was let go. And then you see how the players played for the coach. And it's somebody that's done it before. They respect him. So we're going to have a lot to prove. We're going to have a lot to prove because we've heard it all, y'all. We've heard everything that everybody has said about us. Every single thing that they have said about us, not being this, not being that. Oh, we don't have a real coach. We're going to be fourth in the division. We're only going to win 6 games. Oh, we lost Josh Jacobs, so we'll never be a playoff contender without him. We're going to get rid of Devontae. We don't have a starting quarterback. All this, what I mean? And there's more. I could go on. You know what I'm saying? I could keep going. But we know. And only the people in that Raider locker room can control playoffs, whatever, all that. You know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with what I say, with what I do. But we got a special guest in the building. The one, the only Avocasi Raider. What's going on?
What's going on, gang? How are we, brother? Everyone in the
man.
chat, Tony, Rafucho, and Bento. Everyone else, salute. What's going on?
Sir. Oh, just chilling, man. Just talking about, as closer we get to the season, because for a while it was like, man, we were just far enough to where it was like, I don't even want to talk about it. I just want to get there. Right. You know what I mean? But yeah, how you been, brother?
Yeah, I haven't really been too active for the last month now. It's like, for me, if there's nothing really to talk about, I'm not really one for hypotheticals and talking about the same thing over and over and over again. Like I'm just waiting for things to shape before I start getting active again. But yeah, this is the slow period. I mean, kudos to all the content creators, like doing their thing and keeping things consistent. I'm just going at my own pace the way I always have been. So yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like we've been squeezing blood from a stone. You know what I mean? Just trying to come up with, but and it's like it's okay. We're all excited, and it's just like the closer it gets, because that's the thing. Every time it gets a day closer. Every show, So and it's been a lot going on. Like, and this is finally a season we can look forward to. You know what I mean? Like, we look forward to them all, but it's like this one, it feels special. You know what I'm saying? It feels special.
It feels different than the last 2 seasons. That's for damn sure. Like, I'm always going to look forward to Raider football, but like last 2 years, there was just something in the air. And we all know the elephant in the room. There's no need to address that again, right? So, in AP, I trust, and I like the direction where we're going. There's still question marks of the roster, but look, it's a process, and these things take time. I have all the faith in the world we're going to get there. Just how much time it's going to take, we will see. I really like that video. I don't know if you saw it, where Antonio Pierce was in front of the whole team doing one of those team meetings, and he had like a mission statement on the board, and it's like what he expects from all the players and the team, and he's talking about like taking accountability and just being there for each other. And like, I'm paraphrasing and I'm trying to give a long story short, but just I like the way it was presented. I like that it was genuine. That's what I like about Antonio Pierce, is that he's a player's coach, but he's a genuine kind of guy because he's been there in the trenches. He knows how players tick, so to say. Like, you got your coaches and X's and O's that know the X's and O's, but like when you've actually been in the trenches and done what they do, then you can relate that better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, maybe it makes sense, but just I liked his delivery. I liked his presentation and the mission statement. It seemed genuine, and it's just something that another thing I can appreciate from Antonio Pierce. So
definitely. Like, yeah, I definitely know what you mean. Like, because he speaks that same language they speak. He can relay it to them in a way that they know he's been there to do it. You know what I mean? Like it hits different, man, when it's somebody that you know, because it's like asking, like your local nerd. Shout out to the nerds, you know what I'm saying? But you're asking your local nerd to teach you how to fight. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
you're not gonna go, you know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna go to someone that's been in the trenches, been in the battles, been in the, you know what I mean? Been in the gym, all that kind of stuff.
The
So,
respected big homie, you know what I mean?
exactly.
Yeah, that's what
And
he gives me vibes off. The OG, the respected homie
yeah,
that has been there and he's done what they're doing. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
come up from the mud, from the trenches. Undrafted free agent, so he knows what it takes. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And he knows how to relay that to players without being a know-it-all, a kind of kick them when they're down kind of guy, like McDaniels.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
McDoofus.
Dumb fuck.
Yeah. So
Right.
make
Hate that guy.
make
I got
yeah.
a question for you though, just to keep things ticking along and something to discuss. I was actually I've been meaning to do a video about it for a little while, but I haven't been motivated. I've been kind of busy doing other things. But I'll ask you the question: what's some players that you think need or who are in need of a big preseason coming into the preseason, like on defense and offense? Otherwise, they're going to find their way out of here.
Ooh, on the
I'll give you
edge.
an example. Like I'll
Yeah.
give one on defense, like Byron Young. He's a guy I think needs a big preseason. But I'm
Yeah.
asking you.
Yeah. I'm gonna really say that's a good one too. I'm gonna say Nesta. I'm gonna say Nesta J because I know he struggled with injuries towards those last times they were trying to start him last year. And then I heard in camp he was going through some injury too. So I mean, if they need you and you're hurt, they're just gonna jump, that opportunity is just gonna jump to somebody else. So I feel for him because he's been on the roster barely kind of hanging on, but I think this is crucial because it's either Byron Young or him are
Yeah,
not going to be on this roster. I don't think they keep both. I don't see them keeping
no, me
both.
neither. I mean, you got Jenkins and Butler who very much deserve their contracts. I mean, they wasn't even close how much they outplayed those other two guys. And you could throw Matthew Butler in there too. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
3 guys we wasted draft picks on, done
yeah,
nada. I like Nesta, but
yeah,
he hasn't exactly done much himself. You know what I'm saying? So these 3 cats I'm looking at, it's like, can he do something? Otherwise, we got guys who Jenkins, Butler, well deserved, no expectations, and they were able to do some things. That's all I ask from them is, if you're not going to be a starter, if you're going to be a rotational guy, then do something. Otherwise, get up out of here.
yeah. Like another one I would say would be I think he's going to last beyond preseason, but I'd say Zamir White has to show because it's and it won't take long. Like the first couple games, like say if he's struggling like with 30, maybe 30 some yards or something like that, something just hideous, that's gonna be crazy. I think there's a short leash for him too as well. Like I don't see them, it's like say if he struggles this year, I feel like they're gonna because I think they're gonna do it anyway. Look for that replacement running back next draft anyway, because we'll have the capability because we've done a pretty good job with the roster so far. So I think, like say I see us going running back, not order or whatever, but I see us going running back, us definitely getting another safety. I definitely would. I like that we got that linebacker Eckenberg this year.
You're talking about draft next year.
Yeah, already looking
Damn, dog.
forward. Already
You haven't
looking
even played the season. You're looking at the next draft.
Yep, already looking. But another player, I think I don't know. It's hard to say because I say Diablo
Okay.
because I think
I'm not talking about season. I'm talking about
yeah,
preseason.
Yeah. Well, I think because I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be surprised if Diablo got cut. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I could see that being a surprise just with injuries and the guys that we've got pretty much with
Who would be taking his spot as a starter if he doesn't? Who would you consider?
because we got what you call it. We got Spillane, we got
Spillane
Masterson.
ain't going nowhere. We got
Yeah,
Mustard,
that's
the next guy up.
yeah,
Eichenberg is that draft pick that like he's got to.
yeah,
We got to give him
yeah.
time. You know what I mean? But
But we got Bernie. Bernie's supposed to be, from what I hear, making noise. But
he'd
I
be
know
one of
we
my guys. Is he needs a big preseason. Otherwise, he's one guy I'm earmarking. That's you got to go.
yeah. Because I mean, the guys that we drafted are actually true linebackers. You know what I mean? Because remember, he was a safety converted
Right.
to a linebacker. So I that's why I could see him. Because like, imagine if say he was the first person cut, would it
Who?
really
Benet?
Diablo? Say if
Right.
like Diablo was cut,
Okay.
would anybody really miss his services really that much?
I
From
appreciate. I'm a Diablo supporter. I
yeah,
thought when he sees the field, especially last year, I thought he played his part in like the linebacker core. For me, I went on record saying like it's a glaring weakness until proven otherwise. I mean, we brought in Robert Spillane, who he had his flashes over with the Steelers, I believe, but like we were pegging for him to be the guy when he hadn't really been the guy anywhere else. But
yeah,
sure enough, he did. He turned
yeah,
out to be much better than my expectations. One of the best true middle linebackers we've had for a long time, and
yeah,
hopefully he stays that way moving forward. I'm happy with him.
yeah, yeah,
But Diablo played his part because it was him and Diablo who played the majority of snaps last year as our linebacker core, turning that linebacker core into an area of somewhat of strength. You know what I mean? So, and shout out to Antonio Pierce for being able to get those guys to be
yeah,
able to produce like that. Because I mean, when's the last time we could say that our linebacker core was at least average? You know what I'm saying? Let alone halfway decent. It's been a very long
yeah,
time. So I appreciate Diablo and what he was able to achieve last year. Like, yeah, look, the injury bug, like,
mhm,
but like, I'm not willing to move on from his services, especially like it's like I keep saying, all I ask in your first two seasons, if you're one of these guys we draft to be a rotational guy, like in the third round or below, is just keep grinding, do your thing. As long as
mhm,
you're showing that you're trending upwards with your progression and your development. But your third season, you got to be able to put it together, and that's when you show whether you got it or you don't. And for me, Diablo was able to do that. Much like Hobbs, much like Moreg, much like Malcolm Kuntz, like he's a very good example of said process. Like I I'm a supporter of Diablo, and I respectfully don't believe that like we should let him go coming into the season. And if Masterson's the guy or Eichenberg or whoever else to take his spot, like I'd be more comfortable leaving Diablo there and then letting the cards fall as they will by the end of the season. Like if we retain him or if we let him go to free agency, whatever.
yeah, yeah. I'm not sure what his contract is and how it would how that would work out, but
Well, he's on his fourth. This is his last year of his rookie deal.
so he's
So
cheap.
unless we extend him, I think he's free to walk. But like as it stands, as much as I appreciate his development,
Mhm,
of the third year guys last year
mhm.
that we still have on our roster, I'm looking at Kuntz, Hobbs, Diablo, and Moreg. He would probably be the last of the said players that I would re-sign, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Oh
He'd be
no,
last priority.
I agree. That's why I was kind of looking at it too, because if you had to let somebody go, it would probably be
Yeah, but
Diablo.
that would be after the season. I wouldn't
Yeah,
consider doing that. Like for me,
yeah,
that I didn't see any reason to cut him before the season started. I mean, at the very least, he can be depth. Like if someone like say
yeah,
Masterson or Eichenberg like completely shows out in preseason, but
yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. I would definitely because it depends. If we stay healthy, if we, because that's been a trouble spot is that linebacker position of having enough pieces. That's why I was kind of surprised we drafted Eckenberg when we did. Yeah, like I was surprised because it seems like we've been asking for this linebacker for like a a few
Right.
years.
When's the last time we drafted a true linebacker that played linebacker, not someone we're trying to transition? I mean,
Yeah,
when I'm thinking about it, like, I mean, if you want to consider Amari Burnett, but like even he's like a project kind of guy.
yeah,
But a true linebacker was that cat back in 2018, Azim Victor.
yeah. What's that other guy too? The one I want to say it was we traded him to Seattle, but I forget his dang
What year?
name. Oh, this was it 20. Oh, he was a part of the failure draft. Was that 2018 or 2020? The one with Arnett.
2020. Oh, Tanner Muse.
Yeah, Tanner Muse.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but even he's like, I'm not talking about project hybrid
yeah,
guys. I'm talking
yeah,
about true linebackers
yeah.
like Eichenberg. Like, you probably do you even remember Azim Victor? You probably don't.
I do, but I don't. His impact, I don't.
Well,
Yeah,
he didn't even make it past preseason. But I'm just saying, like, that's the
yeah.
last time, to my recollection, if you think about it, when we
Mhm.
drafted a true linebacker, not these hybrid guys, not these project safety, turn them to linebacker, much like Murray Burnett or Tanner Muse
Yeah,
or Divine Diablo. Not. That's like a different kind of cloth for me. But
yeah,
Diablo for me is of the guys I listed. Like, at least he's done something. I mean,
yeah,
look at Tanner Muse. Like, what did he do? He got
yeah,
cut on his birthday after what? Like one
yeah,
season where he sat on, he didn't even do anything. He was out injured. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? The next season, do you remember that? 2021?
Mhm.
In the preseason, like the Raiders.com put out a happy birthday post for him the same
Yeah,
day he got
he
fired.
got cut. Yeah, he got cut that day. Yeah, I hope if we do get rid of Diablo, it's a trade. Like I hope it's for not for nothing. We don't just let him go, but yeah,
We'll see.
and we still got money. We still got money to blow. Like
Right.
in I know everybody was saying let's get everybody re-signed and everything like that, but I want to see I want to see some more before like I want to see
Okay.
because you know how it is when we pay people, it
Right.
seems like what they work hard enough to get the contract, but then after that they fall back, So
Right.
I want
Salute
to I
James.
want definitely
Sorry, James.
I want to see one more from Coons. I really want to see one more from Coons, definitely.
Right.
Hobbs, I think we've seen enough to know what he's about. You know what I mean? If that makes
Yeah,
sense.
I agree. Like, I think Hobbs, we've seen enough to know what he's about.
Mhm.
But with Kuntz, like, that's a gamble. We wait longer, and if he trends upwards like he did last year, he's going to be worth a very pretty penny if we wait too long. And
Yeah,
I don't blame him if he waited to the end of the season and his play priced him out of us being in contention, being that we've got other players and other areas we're going to address. I could see Malcolm Kuntz being gone if we're going to wait to the end of the season before we tender him
yeah,
a new contract, which would
yeah,
be unfortunate. I really like and appreciate Malcolm Kuntz, but like, I don't blame any player maximizing their worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I
yeah,
keep saying, these players, they only got one chance to make as much money as they can with their NFL career. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
when they're in the prime of their career, like, yeah, they're going to be other opportunities to make money and get themselves a contract, but like, not very often are you going to get a better chance than when you're in, say, that prime part of your career, like between 25 and 27. You know what I mean? Like, after that, generally players start to take a dive because, like, of all the wear and tear from playing professional football. You know what I mean? Like,
Mhm.
not many players make it past like early 30s. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's when that body, those injuries start stacking up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I definitely. You were talking about the AP. We was talking to him, in the locker room, and like it's just I don't know. There's a reverence, man. Like you could just tell that they're bought in. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's rolling their eyes. They're not like, oh, this dude, here comes. It's like And that means more than anything right now because it's like we have the talent, and with all them believing, you know what I mean? It's like everybody's been doubting us. Everybody, like, I'm still pissed off about the 6 win thing. I mean, I just think that's so disrespectful. About they don't think we're gonna have more than 6 wins, which I think is so disrespectful because we might even double that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing.
On the flip side of that, though, like I prefer when there's little expectation with the Raiders. I find like when the expectations are high, much like 2017, much like 2021, 2022, and 2023, our expectations are high, and look, we fell flat on our face.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when the expectations have been meager or whatever it may be, like when we're not expecting the team to light the house on fire, or whoever the critics. Well, you know what I mean. Like, of course, us Raiders, we're always going to have a sense of belief, but I kind of like that. I'd rather we flew under the radar and people don't really see it coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it was crazy. Like just hearing, I don't know, because I feel we have to. I don't see this season going south. I really don't. Because it's too. I know a lot of people feel like we have questions at quarterback, but there's something about our quarterback that I believe is going to start, and I think he's gonna definitely show us some things this year. And
Who are you talking about? Are you talking about O'Connell or
Mr. O'Connell, Mr.
Okay, gotcha. So
Mr.
he's your guy.
Yeah. I think I don't see us flip flopping because if we ended the season with Aiden. We had, even though he didn't have the best game against the Chiefs and all that kind of stuff, but we did have some good times. We had that 63 point game with, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's his job until he pretty much gives it away. You know what I'm saying? Like I think
His job until proven otherwise.
yeah, I think, and it's easier too for Pierce because Pierce vouched for this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he put his faith in as soon as he was, made the coach last year, he started Aiden. That was one of his first lines of business was benching Garoppolo and then getting him in. So
There's also Devontae Adams.
yeah, you know what I mean? And it's so even
Right.
and that's a great point too, because Devontae, remember when Devontae first, was working with McDaniels and they were talking about the offense and stuff like that. And Devontae's like, I don't like the way that this offense is going. I don't like, he didn't have faith in what they had going, but we don't hear that now. You know what I'm saying? Like he actually is excited for what we got going. Like in the interviews, he's excited for Aiden. He keeps saying, he's like, much respect to Minshew, but Aiden's are, you know what I mean? Like, and I think that's a good sign because Devontae is always vocal. He's a humble guy, very talented guy, but he's vocal about what he wants. He's at the point of his career where his legacy is in, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he gets to do it for his favorite team. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I don't feel he's going nowhere. He's where he's supposed to be at the time he's supposed to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just it's all coming together. I know for us it's years of frustration, but things are coming together at the perfect time. Like what would you rather see? Raider winning football or winning Raider football at the beginning of your life or winning Raider football on the back half of your life?
I just want to see Raider football
That's
winning. Like I don't care when or where. I
when
preferably
it is.
now, but
Yeah,
at some point in my
yeah.
life, like you
'Cause-
know what I mean. Like it's been pretty sporadic, like the amount of successes compared to failures. So
Yeah, it's been a couple years here and there, but but for the most part, it's been a rough 20-something, like
right.
little sprinkles
Especially
here
for
and
us
there.
guys in our 20s and 30s, you know what I mean? Like, we're not quite the OGs who were there when like we were back. I'm not sure how old you are, but you may have experienced like the glory days when we were winning Super Bowls and perennial playoff appearances. You know what I mean? Like outside of like the early 2000s, what have we done? Like 2 playoff appearances in nearly 2 decades, like
And
or maybe
before
over more than 2 decades.
And before that, like it was a rough time before the 2000s. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like all we went through, that was the thing. We were like the Bears of now. Like we were going through quarterbacks every 2 years or so, if
We
that.
still have some degrees of success, like under
Yeah,
Hostetler and them boys.
yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
gonna disrespect them boys.
Oh
I've
yeah,
been
yeah. But like for the most part, though, it was like it was a quarterback shuffle,
right.
but
But compared to the glory days of say the 80s and the late 60s and 70s, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, like I would like that to be the case once again, just one time where it's there's longevity to us being like at least a contender, a team that's say like the Baltimore Ravens.
Mhm.
You know, they may not have won any Super Bowls or like for at least since 2012, I believe, but like every year they seem to be there. You know what I mean? Every
Yeah,
year they're competitive, they're winning games, they're getting into the playoffs. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, well, they might not always get over the hump, like they've only won one Super Bowl, like I said in the last thing, two cats are fighting.
yeah.
I didn't know you had two of them.
Yeah, I just got the.
There they go.
Yeah, she be kicking his ass too.
Right. I saw a
She be,
bit of a jab and a swipe and then a
yeah.
high cross body.
It seems like they always get into it on live too. They know the
I
cameras
love
on.
you cats. I'd rather watch your cats playing than somebody cleaning out their toilet.
Yeah, that was it was crazy. You know, it was just the timing of it. But you know,
No
like
shade to you, Jason. I'm not,
yeah,
you know, but
no, it's all good. Yeah,
anyways,
buddy. No, it's all good, man. Yep. So yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, are you a rock and roll fan? We were talking about the Rolling Stones.
I saw you were talking about that. Like Rolling Stones, like I can appreciate their greatness, you know what I mean? But they're not really my flavor. Like
Yeah, for sure.
if I'm into rock, it's kind of like I don't know. I'm on a bit of Korn and Limp Bizkit, Metallica, and
Okay.
some of the names.
Little Lincoln Park. Do a little Lincoln Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park.
Hey.
Yeah, I have my own little like heavy playlist that like if I'm in a mood, I'll rock it. I'm more of a rap, hip hop, and a genre of music I like that not many people on the Raiders scene do. Like I don't know if you caught my game streams. I play a lot of synthwave. That's kind of my
Yeah.
flavor. I love that
Yeah.
shit.
I definitely have. I definitely have. Yeah, see me like I'm more hip hop, a little R&B, it depends. I listen to rock too. But like I said, this was my first rock concert. So I know it's going to be a different vibe.
Have you
It's gonna
been?
be
Has
different.
it happened yet, or are you going to it?
No, it's tomorrow night. I know a weird
Okay, that's what's up.
Wednesday night's a weird night. And it's at Levis Stadium. So, I get to hopefully talk trash to some of the Niner fans out there, if anybody's out there.
I used to work as a bouncer, so I did a lot of like concerts, like doing security and that. One of the best, if not the best, concert from an effort perspective
Mhm.
was an underage concert held by a punk emo band called My Chemical Romance. Have you heard of them?
I have not.
Okay. Well, remember when the emo genre kind of took off in the 2007s, 2008 kind of period?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Black Fringe and the
Oh yeah.
kind of, you know,
Oh yeah.
that kind of
You're talking
era.
about
But that was their
come on with
style of music.
with the comb over.
Yeah, the comb over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of thing, you know. But
Yeah.
this band, like usually when the American artists, but in particular, when they come to my side of Australia, my side of town, and they perform, like especially the hip hop artists, they usually just give like maybe 10% effort. They couldn't give a shit. They're just here for a paycheck and I'll get up out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this band, like, they tore the house down. Like, even though it was for underage kids, and the lead singer was actually sick. He come out on stage when they opened up, and he's sweating and he's all pale, and he was like, "Man, I'm sick as a dog." Like, and I actually got the flu after the concert because I was standing in front of him like 5 meters away.
Yeah.
Doing the barrier 5-10 meters away.
Mm-hmm.
And I got sick like within a day. But anyways, like even though he was crook, like he put on a masterful performance. Like him and Akon are the two artists I would say, like of all the artists I've seen live,
Mhm.
were the ones that put on the best shows and put in the most effort.
Nice.
Akon was sick.
I like Akon too. I like his stuff. He's very underrated. Very underrated.
Seeing him live, there was a festival back in 2011 or
Mhm.
10, and he was the final act, and he rocked that house like it was hands down the best concert. I wasn't there working; I was actually there, like, getting buck wild and that, So
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
times.
Shout, man.
Nobody fighting, nobody causing drama. Everyone just having a good time.
Yeah, hopefully this was like that too. Like if it was in Oakland, I would have been a little bit more worried because what I'm saying every event ends in the gunfire. So,
Right.
but this one, I think they're very strict on a lot of stuff out that way. So I know they shut it down too. They got the curfew and everything too. So
Okay.
I feel safe. You know how it is in Ninerland. It's pretty safe.
The last concert I ever went to was back in 2019. I actually went and saw the No Limit reunion tour when I was in Detroit.
With the make them say, no,
Yeah, they make them say,
make them say,
It was Master P, Silk the Shocker, Mia X, Fiend, Mystical was there. That was I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I miss that era of music too. That's like
Make
one
them
of
say,
the early days.
yeah. That they closed the show off by doing that twice, and yeah, good times. That
Man,
and Mystical did his verse for Move, bitch, get
get
out the
out the
way.
way.
Here I come, here
Yeah.
I come. Uh-oh, don't jump, bitch, move.
Remember that? It ain't my fault. And
Did I do that?
yeah,
It
that
ain't
was
my fault.
my
Uh-oh.
time.
Yeah,
Even,
that's Silk the Shocker, isn't it?
yeah,
Yeah.
they threw the Raiders in that when they had Jeff George. When we had,
Man, that beat goes hard.
yeah, they threw Jeff George for the Raiders in the line too. That's what I say. We've
Yeah.
been in a lot of songs too. We get shouts out like.
Was Jeff George in that song?
Yeah, it
Nice.
said what did he say? He said like a super fast, but he said I thought we say thought he said for No Limit, like Jeff George throw for the Raiders.
I love it.
Jeff
I tell
George.
you who it was good. Fiend, he still looks the same as he did 20 years ago, Mr.
Wop, 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 wop. Yeah.
Him
Yep.
and me and X did I hope somebody got their head split. I hope somebody got their wig split. So let them have it. They did that song and they tore it off.
So you're a No Limit fan too. So hey, do you remember the movie I'm About It? By
I didn't see that, but I saw Hot Boys.
If you have you got to see I'm About It. One of the funniest, most
unintentionally
bootleg movies that you ever watch. But it's funny as hell though. Like good movie. For what it was, definitely funny movie. But yeah,
remember all of them cats were doing that around that time. Like No Limit, they had Hot Boys.
Yeah,
that was unintentionally
blocking.
Funny. Baller Blocking by the Cash Money Crew, and Choices by the Hypnotized Minds.
So I'm gonna say I'm About It was better than Baller Blocking because Baller Blocking was the acting was terrible.
Baller Blocking is terrible.
Yeah, like that was like that.
I was the biggest Cash Money mark then, and
Yeah.
still am. And I only just saw bits of the movie lately, and it's horrendous. It's
like Juvenile.
You look at these things and
be
you're
in a
like, I get
movie.
it. You want to step outside the norm and do something different, but like, what were you thinking doing that and thinking like
and everybody was terrible. There, you couldn't even compare, who was the best actor because they all like were terrible.
Who gets the Razzie for being the worst? And salute to you, Robert.
Ooh, that is crazy.
Right.
To think
Hot Boys at least
I want to say
some
Juvenile.
like
Juvenile was probably
entertaining.
the worst. Yeah, BG was probably maybe the best. I think BG was more natural than kind of like he was kind of just himself, you know what I mean? So it was just like, but it felt like the others were trying to be I don't know, do a little too much.
Have you seen Hot Boys?
I have. I've only seen it a few times though. I've seen Baller Blocking like a bunch.
Gary Busey. I think Kurt Russell may have been in it too.
Not the Kurt, man.
But it wasn't like, yeah, it's not going to win any Oscars, but like the entertainment value was still there. And I actually enjoyed it back then. Like if I watched it now, I'd probably think it's terrible, but like at least it's a fun kind of terrible. Like those other movies are just straight out garbage. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. I definitely liked I'm About It. That was a very good one too. Cause it was it's got all his brothers and everything in it. And then
Right.
it just damn, what I was gonna say, it takes a little bit from like Scarface, it takes a little from like different little like New Jack Cities, just different stuff like that. But I don't know. Overall, it was pretty good for what it was. You know, he probably produced it, directed it, and you know what I'm saying? Master P did the music, the direction, the produce. Yeah, so
Good times. Yeah, I love No Limit, getting Cash Money back in my high school days. I'm just going through. I made a playlist of the songs that they played at the concert,
mhm.
and one of my favorite albums when I was in high school, because my older brother spent some time with Samoa, and he brought back a whole bunch of CDs in like one of those flip folders for all
Yeah.
you kids back at home. Like, you know, that's what we used to do. We didn't have like mobile phones with all the songs that are ready to play. We used to have like flip folders with CDs and that.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? And he brought back all these albums back from the US, and like I was like, oh wow, like this is cool. Like, you know, I've never seen these guys before, and it was able to kind of expand my horizon, so to say. And that's how I kind of got started to get to know like the Cash Money No Limit kind of Southern bounce style at the time. And one of the albums he brought back was 504 Boys. And
504.
yeah,
That
504.
you ain't
Wow,
got
yeah, shake it, shake it. Drop
you
it,
ain't
drop it.
gotta say
Ooh,
too
take it, take it.
much by the look in your eyes. I could tell you that was on there too.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, that was on that
Yeah,
album. Me and my girlfriend at the time, we were singing along to it at the
yeah.
concert. But they played a few of the songs at the concert. Yeah, it was a good time. It was very nostalgic for me, taking me back to some of the you know, I was probably the whitest guy in the room, but I didn't care. I was still vibing out.
Yeah, that was good. That was good music, man. Like that's what, you know, like remember Bling Bling when that came out, everybody was going
Yeah,
crazy. Like
Bling.
people either had the
What's it,
no limit chains, either
what's
the
what's the song by Juvenile? Shake was it?
back that
Back
ass.
that ass up. Yeah.
Yeah, that one still hits when that song comes on. People still get up and get
Dun,
it.
dun, 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 dun,
Yeah,
dun.
they were
That
going
was
back.
my ringtone back in the day. Remember when you know there's even a meme about it on Instagram, like how like us guys back in 2000 we used to make our own ringtones. What we used to do is hold our phone and record
Yeah.
like a CD player.
Record
That's
it.
what I did with Back That Ass Up.
Hope it's not staticky. Like, I gotta do it
Right.
again. Damn.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. That used to be the lick too. Like, especially like if you get your own phone and you get to do your answering machine, you know,
Right.
you play the music first.
Play the music.
You're like,
And then like
yeah,
talk and
what's up? Yeah, try to
try to
say,
sound like all slick.
yeah, I can't get to the phone right now,
Stop,
but
baby girl.
yeah,
Can't get to the phone, but give me a holler and I'll call you back. All right.
exactly. All right, put a little bit more music on, like, and I love you, girl. Yeah,
Guilty.
I'm telling you, man, those was a good times. Remember, like, I don't know if you remember, like back in the day when they had like, you know, where say you had multiple lines in the house. Cause you know, hey, we weren't supposed to have a line in our room. but,
Landline.
yeah, like, and so you know, we'd be talking or whatever, and then like, you know, your mom or whatever hop on the phone and shit, like, you better get off this. Yeah, but you talking all smooth. Yeah, girl. So yeah, I live by myself. I take care of, you know, everybody in my family. So, you know what I'm saying? I pretty much am the man of the house. And Jason, you get off that damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it used to be a good time on them late night conversations.
Before I whoop your ass.
Yeah, them late night calls. You still on this flip phone? Like, nah.
Or even better if like you were on the phone and she did that, and she just came and beat your ass in like you didn't have time to hang up.
Yeah.
You go,
Man,
this is after you just talking slick to your girl, and
I'm pretty
all she can hear is you getting your ass whooped.
I'm pretty sure it's happened. Like, yeah, it it was something else. Like the phone was so powerful when we were kids, because like you tell her to call and everything, and you got to make sure that you answer the phone and it's not mom, or what I'm saying, because like you told her, you didn't told her some lie, like oh yeah, I do whatever I want, everybody, oh yeah, my mom's hella cool, I could, man, what you call it 1 o'clock in the morning, you make sure you catch that phone by that hello. It's like, hey, what's up? What you doing? What you wearing? You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, it used to be, man. We could do a live all on the old school days, man.
Good old days. Yeah.
Man. Yeah, hey, I got to get you on the morning show too. I haven't, because I've been kind of doing the PM thing, kind of, expanding a little bit. But yeah, I definitely got to get you on the morning piece, man. Like, I don't know what you're doing this weekend, but we'll try to link something up.
When is it usually Saturday morning for you?
Yeah, I say Saturday. I know for you it's a little.
Well, hang on, Jason. You're based in Oakland, yeah?
Yeah, my heart is based in Oakland, but right now I'm in San Francisco.
Okay, so Pacific, your Pacific time. So
yeah,
time for you right now, if I'm working it out correctly, it's nearly 10 o'clock, right?
Yeah, it's like about 12 to 10.
Yeah, 10 p.m. on what day is this? 10 p.m. Tuesday, right?
10. Yeah, yep, yes, sir.
Right. So Saturday morning you're talking about?
Yeah, Saturday morning.
Right. So Saturday mornings, like that's usually nighttime for me. I'm usually up and about, kicking it.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I usually do like the 8 a.m. and then but because I know usually that's what I used to do. It was kind of easier for you to come on at, because that's like what 1 or 12ish one for you.
8 a.m. Did you say?
Yeah. Or yeah,
that's about 11 p.m.
Oh, okay. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll do that. So
it's when it's like, say you're doing like a midday 1 o'clock show that's like 3 or 4 in the morning. It's like that ain't gonna happen. I'm going to sleep. Like, unless it's Raider football and I got the day off the next day.
Yes. And that's what it's been too, because it's like there was one morning, man, like I got up and I was digging for stuff to talk about, and it just wasn't anything like really worth, what I'm saying, like that everybody hasn't already talked about. So I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna not, I'd just rather not than to, go up there and echo,
That's why I haven't really been that active. It's just like, if this to me is fun, like it's supposed to be fun, and this is fun. Like I enjoy. This is one thing I enjoy about your shows, Jason, is that like we can just a lot of the times we just free ball and just find stuff to talk about, like rather than like I'm not going to name names or call out shows, but like sometimes you watch these shows, it's like you're talking about the same thing you already talked about 2 days ago, 3 days ago. You're talking about it again, over and over and over, and it's just like, how many times can we talk about the same shit?
Yeah, that's why it makes, and it helps, because it's like, it sharpens our game too, because either you're gonna try to be even more creative now, that what I'm saying, or you're just gonna fall into the trend of what everybody else is doing. So I'm gonna definitely try to do something different. Like me working a lot, it takes away from a lot of the stuff that I want to do, but I try to live by no excuses, you know what I mean? But it's just the reality of the situation. But I will take it to the max this year. This season is going to be live, like, and with us winning, it's going to be better. You know what I mean? Oh no, it's all good. No, I'm saying, like, with us winning, it's going to be such a different vibe. It's going to be less frustration, and Raider Nation is really going to get to come together this year. I really feel.
Salute, so I see you in the building. Yeah, absolutely. It's definitely going to be a lot funner if we're winning games. You know what I mean? Like we can all come together rather than like, it seems like we're more separated when the chips are down. But whatever, like, we'll see what happens. It's gonna be fun. What is it now? Sorry, I just saw your cat do a high cross body.
Yeah, they're definitely into the mixed martial arts for sure.
Chat, do yourself a favor, rewind it 10 seconds and pay attention to the cat.
Hey, see, we got to hit him. There's some body shots. See the girl's the one on the right. Yeah, see, She's active. She's the one with the white paws, with the white gloves. Excuse me.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah, she don't back down. Look, see,
Did you see that? Pop?
she even used that shoulder roll. You see her use
Yeah.
that Mayweather, that Philly shell.
See that the black one's testing. She's probing.
Yeah.
Is it a he or a she?
Yeah. The black one's a boy. Yeah, that's baby. I don't know. We're still trying to name him, but like that's baby.
Sounds like
That's
cats
baby
are throwing
Tyson.
down.
Because I started with Romeo, and then he's a little chunky, so I called him little baby Tyson. But I don't know. She might be Layla Ali because she be giving them the business.
The white one, yeah, she's giving them.
Yeah. I'm gonna start betting.
I don't know. I just saw. I was talking and then all of a sudden I saw your black cat.
Hey, you see that fly through the yeah? She's practicing
like
her,
a Tasmanian devil.
her kung fu's good. Yeah, they've been going at it.
Oh,
like,
that was funny.
Usually they do it on the floor, which is crazy seeing them do it on the bed. And it's been both lives that they've done it too. They know the camera's on. They're like, we're gonna start our own. We're gonna start our own YouTube.
I'd rather watch your cats fighting than someone cleaning their toilet.
Yeah, definitely better show. Definitely better vibe.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna be, man, I can't wait. I really can't wait till we start like training camp, till ankles are getting, twisted, and the hamstrings are getting blown out, all this kind of stuff, just where it's real, where we know what's going on, what the camp battles really look like. You know what I'm saying? Like, is it, because right now it really means nothing, but as close as we are to the season, because I mean, July is the last month we have to go without football games. You know what I mean?
We're almost there. But I'm gonna leave you too, Jason. Thanks for having me on and having to chop it up for a little bit. I don't know what I've got in store for the next month. Like, I'm kind of, should I go live? Should I not? I'm not really in the mood, but I will get active again soon enough. I will be going on. This is something I'll share with you. I haven't shared with anyone yet, but just a little idea that I was thinking about doing. I'll be going on a short holiday next month, and where I'm going, there's places where they sell like bootleg Raider gear. You can buy on the cheap. So might when I'm there do a live of me bartering for some bootleg Raider gear. I mean, this cap I'm wearing at the moment's real, but I'll show you an example of something that I bought from that area. So this is a real cap, $50. Okay. It was actually 55 Australian dollars.
Ooh.
Where I bought it, official. This is a bootleg from the place I'm going. Right?
Ooh.
You know how much I paid for that?
How much?
About $3 US.
Oh, damn. Which is worth it too, because I mean, it has the shield. It looks good to me.
Right.
It's gonna piss the Charger fan off for sure.
But yeah, like official bootleg. So
like
that's just something I'll be doing in about a month's time. So
yeah, I gotta upgrade. We're getting close. I gotta get my jersey for this year. Like it's between. Yeah,
Robert. Sorry, Robert just asked me a question. I'll be right back, Robert. I'll show you. So just give me about 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Yes, sir. Mr. Pena, salute.
So there it is. There's the cap that because me and shout out to Raider Critique. We had we have our Tecmo Super Bowl games.
Yeah. We
had a wager, best of 3, and the loser buys a winner a cap. So I chose this one. So it's called the Purple Haze. It's got the 75th anniversary Raider logo. Purple's one of my favorite colors outside of silver and black. But like, I don't. Some people are against wearing Raider gear that's different colors, and I get it. I have a bazillion and one like Raider caps that are black, silver, and white.
Yeah.
Game days strictly silver, black, and white. Can be any color, other color. But when it comes to like going out casually, or I'm at the gym, or if I just want to color match, I don't mind these colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't wear it game day, but down alive, or if I'm at the gym, or if I'm going out and I'm wearing a little bit of purple and black, like, there's something they can color coordinate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't really mind the color. Like, I don't, as long as it's got the Raider envelope, like it's got the Raider logo. I don't care what color it is. I wore red ones. I've wore black and red.
Yeah.
The blue ones. You know what I mean? It's all.
Yeah, I don't mind buying bootleg either. Sal, like if it's quality bootleg, cool. Like I'll wear it, I'll buy it. Like I've got real jerseys, I've got bootleg jerseys, I've got real caps. This one, that purple haze one, that white one is a bootleg. You know what I mean? Like I'm happy to mix it up if it's quality and it's wearing the shield and it's not like complete trash. You know what I'm saying? Like I've got bootleg gear that is just absolute garbage. But yeah, look, like I said, like I don't mind color coordinating and buying Raider caps that are of different colors, but game day, strictly silver, black, and white.
I don't know if you guys remember this brand Black Sunday. Shout to Black Sunday. I have a couple. I was looking for a shirt, but I don't have it kind of close. But yeah, I have a black. Yeah. I got some black. I remember when they came out, because my favorite thing, no lie, I mean the shirts and stuff are cool too, but it was the bandana, the skull Black Sunday bandana.
That one there in my photo?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I went and saw their I actually bought this cap in Oakland. I've got a lot of Black Sunday shirts, but like when I went to, when I was in Oakland, I went to Raider Image, and I spent maybe $600 or $700 more than my budget. I put $500 aside for budgeting for clothes, and that I end up spending like over $1,000. But you know what? Money well spent. I'm never going to get another chance to buy Raider gear in Oakland, likely in my lifetime, ever again. You know what I'm saying? But after I finished off at Raider Image and on the way to the game, I bump into the Black Sunday truck.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we crossed the bridge and there was the Black Sunday truck. So I'm like, there's this side of my, the angel on my shoulder saying like, keep moving. You've already overspent your allotment, and then there's the devil's like, you got to go have a look. You spend that shit. So fuck. So I went there and I had a look at their gear, and sure enough, they had all these shirts that I couldn't make my mind up. Like, that's the problem, is that like, if I can't make my mind up between 2 or 3 items, like sometimes I'll just like, right, I'm just gonna get them all. You know what I mean? I just can't make my mind up. And I bought like 4 shirts, and then like this was the last cap that they had of this style. And there was me and one other guy that were like, we were kind of looking at each other. He wanted the cap and I wanted the cap. And I said, look, man, like usually I would say, go for it. I'd be the one who could see and say, look, like you take it. You know what I'm saying? But I said, like, I'm only here. I'm from Australia. I'm not going to be here likely ever again in my life. And I might not get another chance to get this cap. So if you don't mind. And he said, yeah, go for it. So that's how I got the cap.
That one is dope. I didn't see that one on the.
So it's got like this patch is like kind of chrome, got a Black Sunday on the side. Saw it on the logo on the bottom. Yeah, because with these third-party Raider related brands, they can't have official branding and they can't look official. They have to make enough changes for it to not be copyright infringement. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and still be dope. That's pretty. Yeah. Yep. Shout to Black Sunday, man. Yeah, I remember like when I first got into like the YouTube scene, I forgot who. It could have been Mitch and them, but like I remember Black Sunday. I forgot who was pitching for them, but
Mitch was Simone Raider was like Simone Raider is a staunch wearer of Black Sunday. But a lot of those content creators wear Black Sunday. I've got a whole bunch of shirts.
Yeah, I like the free gifts and stuff. Like it's pretty. They're pretty dope. Like 2
minutes. So I'm gonna go show you my Black Sunday collection
for sure. In fact, I was gonna try to grab mine too. I had a hat at some point, but Who knows? It probably blew off. Yes, sir. D Menace in the building. Salute. See ya. Raider Sweetheart 23 AZ. Let's see. Told you. Nice. Yeah, it's been so much crazy stuff going on. Trump getting blapped at. That's so crazy too. Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna say it was fake or real, but that's crazy. He was hella gangster though, 'cause after he like raising his hands, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? 50 Cent had him with the mini men. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like, why people are saying it's fake, I think it's just because that's something Trump would do. And just the way it happened, though, that was the weakest assassination I've ever seen in my life. Like, whoever that was, like, it just didn't, just things. But that's, who knows? Only God knows what really happened. But yeah, that was crazy. But I think Biden getting too old, man. I mean, he was already too old before he got in there. And either way you go, it's damned if you do, damned if you don't. Really, that's why I stay out of politics, because I think it's all the same. You know what I'm saying? Democrat, Republican, it's all pretty much the same focus. You know what I'm saying? It's not really helping us. But that's my opinion, and I'm gonna just leave it at that. All I know is Raiders. That's all I know.
All right, so just gonna showcase some of my shirts. I've got more, but this is just some of them I got in my closet. So
Yeah,
I got that one there.
Yep, I got that one. I like the face off.
Nation for Life. Got the Raider logo, but it's like a skeleton. He's pulling off the face like a mask. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
That's dope. I love that shirt. So twice I had to get it twice.
If it's nice, get it twice.
Well, I actually lost it for a long time, and I thought I'd lost it, and I went and saw it on eBay again. So I'm like, I really like that shirt. I want it again, and sure enough, after I buy another one, I find it. So yeah,
winning.
Got this one here.
That was dope too.
3 rings, Super Bowl rings, or like non-copyright infringement versions of the rings.
Mm-hmm.
So I really like that design. Got this one here. It's got like a female face, like a Latina.
Nice.
The skull mask, Black Sunday. Really like that design. And then I got another tank top. I don't know where it is, but like it's got like this. I actually made it into a tank. I cut off the sleeves. I use it at the gym. It's got like this busty woman. She's got like this like silver and black kind of Raider look to her. One of my favorite gym shirts. So
nice.
Yeah, I got quite a few Black Sunday gear. For me, the best third-party Raider gear on the market. Not even close.
You heard it first here at Raider Nation Jason Podcast.
Should be paying me for some
right.
Advertising.
Next week we see you with the Black Sunday advertising and everything.
Right. Yeah. Sponsor me Black Sunday, please.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I say. It's
use
coming,
my
man.
Discount coupon.
It's down the road. And watch, it's perfect time. We about to blow up. Raiders about to go ham.
So
yeah,
gang. Well, I'm gonna get up out of here, son. I'm hungry. I thought I just kind of
I'm about to eat too as well.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, appreciate you too, brother. Yes, sir. Catch you on the next one.
Catch up with everyone in the chat. Robert, D Menace, Sweetheart, Sal, and El Capitan Rafucha. I want to see Rafa do his little dance moves again.
Hell yeah. Man, appreciate you coming, bro.
All right, peace, gang. We'll catch you on the flip side for sure.
For sure. I think they're the cats are resting right now, but then I can't wait for the next fight. So we're gonna see. And no, I'm not Mike Vickin over here. It's nothing like that. They do this stuff on their own. They do it for charity, to save the cats. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I'm excited. We got the concert tomorrow. I will try my best. See, that's the thing. Like, it's hard for me to enjoy the event and and video the event and stuff like that. But I'm gonna do my best to kind of give you guys some highlights from the concert. So I will free all my memory right now from my slow phone and get some footage from the concert. And if it goes down, I will capture it. So appreciate you guys, man. Like I said, I had to share with somebody. I'm gonna share with the crew, and I will catch you guys when I do my Raiders show. It might be Friday, it might be Saturday. Just stay posted, and I will let you know. But appreciate everybody that stopped through tonight. I know it was a surprise. I didn't kind of give that much of a warning, but yeah, glad you guys. Sorry, my phone's going crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here and eat. Thank you guys again. And till the next time, man. Raider Nation, stand up.